How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Gundam card game video here on Red Zone Rogue. The full set for Gundam Set 4 Phantom Aria is finally upon us, and today we're going to go over every single card. This is our full set review for Gundam card game Set 4. I'm incredibly stoked for this set. We have a bunch new and powerful Vulture support. We have new versions of the Gundam Unicorn. We have a lot more Zaft. This is great. This is great. So we're just going to jump into our overlay and start talking about it. No sponsors or anything today. If you'd like to support, hey, we have our merch store at redzonerogue.com, new playmats and everything. But other than that, we're just going to get into it. So let's get into it. All right. And here we have the splash art for the new Gundam Unicorn. It looks really, really sweet. One of the coolest Gundam designs, in my opinion. I do quite like the Unicorn, but let's talk about that when the time comes. We're going to go ahead and hop on over to their official website and card preview and jump in just right at the start. We're going to go over every single card, so even cards that we've talked about before, but there's a lot of cards in here that I've never talked about. There's some really, really cool ones too. So here is the Gundam. This is the RX-78-2 Gundam, an absolutely iconic scene from the original Gundam series. This is a level 6 4 cost 6/3. Links with Amuro Ray. It's a Earth Federation and White Base team unit. And during link on attack, if you are attacking an enemy unit, you may return a blue pilot paired with this unit to its owner's hand, which is really interesting. Like, what other blue pilot other than Amuro Ray is Amuro Ray? I guess if they make another blue Amuro, then this would trigger on the new blue Amuro. This is really good. You get your Amuro back, right? It's a level 6 card, so it's kind of like a late game card. But man, it's going to be a big card. So you can basically play this, play your Amuro, rest something down, attack, and then you get your Amuro back, and this will smash into something. It's also very flavorful for obviously this scene. So I think it's pretty good. I think blue decks are going to kind of play around with it, but it is kind of more of a high cost card. So this is going to lend itself to more like mid-rangey and control type strategies. Maybe some blue-white variation, something like that. I don't think this card is terrible. And it has one of the best pilots in the game. Next up, we have the Penelope Flight Form. So this is a new card that I literally just read like earlier today. So this is a level 6 5 cost 3/5. This is another one of the LRs. It links with Lane Aim. It's Earth Federation. It says, during your turn, all of your Earth Federation units get +1 AP, which is pretty sweet. And then on deploy during this turn, when one of your Earth Federation units destroys an enemy unit with battle damage, choose one enemy unit with 5 or less HP and rest it. Obviously, you put this in a heavy Earth Federation deck. In fact, this could go really well into my Age deck, like the Age Earth Federation deck, because it just cares about Earth Federation and not like colors. You just need Earth Federation cards. And I already run the other Penelope in that version, so I think this would be really sweet in like my Earth Federation, my like green-blue, I call it Age Federation deck. I think this could be pretty sweet in that deck. Or just like a dedicated, maybe mono blue Earth Federation deck. Maybe mono blue, white base team style Earth Fed, maybe? Yeah, but I think pretty cool giving all of your dudes +1 AP. Next up, we have another LR for blue. We have the Victory Gundam. I think this one's really cool because it's a pretty low cost here. It's a level 4 3 cost 3/4. The same stat line as the starter deck RX-78-2 Gundam. Links with any League Militaire trait. It itself is a League Militaire and Victory type. And it says, on attack, if you have 3 or more League Military units in play, you draw a card. Great. It does count itself. It doesn't say 3 or more other. It just says 3 or more League Military units in play, which means that you just need 2 more in play, and then you get a draw card. And I think that's just a really, really good effect. Obviously, you don't play this if you're not playing a bunch of League Militaire cards. So if you're playing some strategy that has a bunch of League Militaire cards, you're going to run this thing in your deck. I think it's actually quite good, and maybe gives you a reason to do some Mobile Suit Victory Gundam stuff. So, I don't know, pretty cool. I like it. I'm probably going to test around some sort of deck. League Militaire really lets you put like tokens into play. So like this plus like 2 League Militaire tokens, like unit tokens, could be cool. All right, now we have all of the other cards for blue. So we have the Psycho Gundam Mark II, level 8. So it's a big one. Level 8, 7 cost 4/7. Big backside here. This one links with Rosami. Links with Rosamia Badam. Or as Camille likes to say, Rosami. It's has repairs. If you've seen Zeta, you know. repair 2, which is cool. And then once per turn, when you pair a cyber new type pilot with one of your blue units, draw a card. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. So you want to just put cyber new types on blue units. Maybe we're doing like the cyber new type party here. We're gonna put like 4 Murasame, the other Psycho Gundam, Rosemi here. Interesting thing about Rosemi, by the way, if you watch Zeta for the English dub, I've heard them call her both Rosamia and Rosamia. I'm just gonna go with what Camille says and call her Rosemi, okay? She's got a whole weird thing going on with her. I'm not gonna spoil anything else. You should go watch Zeta. Zeta's great. Anyway, I think this card's cool. It's a super late game. Super late game. So this is a top end card, but I do like how this actually helps refill your hand after you've kind of like gassed out in the late game. Is this like super competitive? I don't know. I don't think so, but I do kind of want to build or sneak this into like my 4 Murasame like Psycho Titans deck, because it is Titans, which is relevant as well. So I don't know. It might just be jank, but I like it. Next up, we have the Gym 3. Actually, kind of cool. This is a level 2, 2 cost 3/2. It's okay. It's pretty good stats. Slightly better than a level 2, 1 cost 2/2, or slightly bigger. The only downside is that you can't double play. You can't go like 1 drop and then turn 2 1 drops. But I still think it's okay. It's an Earth Federation. If you need it, then you need it, but probably not. I think the aggro decks that want the grunts, the level 2 1 cost 2/2s, they want to just like jam out as many as possible. But this one's fine. This one's fine. It destroys bases, like EX bases, which is pretty good. Next up, we have the V-Gundam, Victory Gundam, or is it just V-Gundam? I haven't seen Victory Gundam. This is a level 6, 4 cost, 4/5 with Breach 3. And it says it links with Uso Evan. And it says activate main once per turn. Rest one of our other League military units. Choose an active enemy unit with 4 or less HP and rest it. So we can see we have this whole like resting theme. Continues in blue. I think this is fine. Like having the breach is cool. Having the ability to rest something so you can actually breach into something is pretty cool. If you're building the League Militaire Victory Gundam stuff, yeah, I don't know. I think that this could be a consideration as maybe a couple copies. I mean, if I'm going to be building this deck, I'm going to be considering this card at least. You don't put it in any other deck. Now we have Victory Gundam Hexa. So I guess this one is technically just V- and not Victory Dash. I assume it would fully spell it out like it spells out Victory Gundam Hexa here. Anyway, this one is a level 5, 4 cost 4/4. Links with any League Militaire trait. A lot of like general links in this archetype, which seems pretty good. It itself is League Militaire and Victory type. And then during pair on attack, you deploy 1 parts, which is a League token, which is a parts League Militaire 1/1, and it can't choose the enemy player as the attack target. That's all it does. But it does like poop out these tokens, and those tokens, like I said, do add up for the other, like the LR Victory Gundam, so you can actually get that card draw. So I don't know. I do want to try this archetype out, and I think just making these little 1/1s is pretty good. You can't use them to attack the enemy player, but you can still use them to attack like units. So it's interesting. I do want to try it out, and I think this is one that you're really going to want to put in that deck, especially with this, generic link. So pretty good. Now we just have another Gundam. This is another RX-78-2 Gundam. Level 5, 3 costs 4/4. Links with Amuro Array. During link, it has high maneuver. Sure. Yeah, I mean, if this syncs up with something you want to do, if you're doing Amuro white-based team and you want high maneuver, I guess this is an option. I personally don't really like it all that much. I don't think it's as competitive as just the regular starter deck LR or any of the other offerings, to be honest. So, but it does have high maneuver, which is interesting enough. But you can also just run like the 3/2 high maneuver one. I don't know. The core, is it the core? The core fighter? I don't remember what it was exactly. I think it's the core fighter. Anyway, probably not on this one. Next up, we have Gun Cannon 108 and Gun Cannon 109. This is a really interesting card. This is a level 5, 4 cost, 3/4. Links with either Kai Shiden or Hayato Kobayashi, 2 of the iconic characters from the original Mobile Suit Gundam, and these characters kind of proceed through a lot of the UC stuff. So this is kind of an iconic thing if you are into this stuff, like I am. And this is when linked, you choose one of our other white-based team units that's level 4 or higher, and you set it as active, which is actually like really cool. So basically, you can attack in with your RX-78-2 starter deck. This is 4 or higher, by the way. and then you can link this up, and then you can set it as active and then attack again. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Gives you kind of a double attacker. I don't know, I like it. It's kind of requires a lot of setup, but maybe in some earth-fed white-based team thing, I don't know, I dig it. I kind of do want to try a full white-based team with this set. Now we have the Gaplant. This is from Zeta Gundam. It's a level 4 2-cost 3/4, and it's a Titans link. Sure. Is this gonna make it into my Titans deck? Honestly, probably not. But this is very similar to kind of like the Gelgoog, right? Like the Zeon Gelgoog that just has the Zeon link and it's just a level 4 2-cost. It's very similar to that. So I know some people like running that in the Zeon deck. So you might like running that in the Titans deck, but if this was Jupiterus, I might consider it more. If it was like Titans Jupiterus, but it's just Titans, so I don't know. Next up we have Victory Gundam. This is with he's like assembling like Voltron style. Level 3 2-cost 3/2. League Military Victory type, and then when it's destroyed, if another friendly League Military unit is in play, you get one of those 1/1 parts tokens. Kind of cool. I kind of like it. You get like a little 1/1 dude if it's not the last dude that died on your field. Okay, this is something that I might consider for the League Military type deck. Next up we have Core Booster 5 and Core Booster 6. This is a level 3 2-cost 3/3. Pretty good stats. And then it just links with either Salamass or Slegger Law. Once again, maybe in this like earth-fed white-based team style deck, this doesn't have as cool of effect as the gun cannon one, but it's like a maybe, probably not, but a maybe. Because we already have a lot of good units with these traits. But I do like how they're, giving more support for these other characters, which is cool. We also have the Core Fighter. This is a level 4 2-cost 2/3. This is League Militaire Victory type. Links with League Militaire. And then when this unit is rested, all of your League Militaire tokens gain blocker. And it's not until end of turn they just have blocker while this thing is rested, which is really, really interesting. So basically, this encourages you to attack with this and give all of your little 1/1 Chunguses blocker, which is pretty cool. I don't know. If you're playing the League Militaire deck, you're probably putting this in it. I think this is going to be one of the core things that makes your one of the core things that makes your tokens like do something other than like just like smashing into dudes. Making them all into blockers can be really annoying if you have a lot of them. Next up we have the Shokyu. This is from Victory Gundam. This looks cool, dude. Should I watch Victory Gundam? I've heard things about it. It's a really simple card. It's a level 3 2-cost 2/3, so the reverse of the GM3 that we saw earlier, or the Gem 3. This is League Militaire Zanskare. I don't know about this one. I do like that this one eats up 2/2s, whereas the 3/2 is good at busting bases. This one eats up 2/2s. So like maybe if you need like a low drop in your League Militaire deck, this is like not a bad low drop. Getting this out as early as possible and just trying to eat up your opponent's 2/2s isn't too bad. So it's like not the worst. It's okay. Not exciting. We have the Gun Easy. Gun Easy. This is level 3 2-cost 2/3. Another League Militaire. This one is a Shrike Team. And this is Shrike Team trait. The first Shrike Team trait link that we've seen. On deploy, choose one of our active League Militaire units, and a friendly unit is level 3 or lower, you rest them. So choose one of your active League Military units and one enemy unit that is level 3 or lower. You rest both of them. So you can actually choose. No, it has to be active. Active in this game literally means like not rested. It doesn't mean active as in like active duty. It means literally like not rested. So you basically rest 2 dudes for this. I don't like it very much. I don't like it very much. It's fine, I guess. I don't know. Well, actually, hold on. League Military units. You could do this on your tokens. You can rest your little Chungus token to rest a 3 or lower. Okay, there's that. So it's a little bit better than I thought. Next up, we have the Zolote League Militaire. This looks cool too, man. Victory Gundam has cool looking suits. This is a... Wait. Am I reading this right? Hold on. This is just a Zawart. This is a level 2 2-cost 3/2 with blocker, and it can't choose the enemy player as an attack target. Yo, we got a reprint of Zawart in blue at common. Great. This is actually great for people who want like copies of Zawart. here you go. Or if you want to run 8 Zawarts, oops, I accidentally closed the window. If you want to run 8 Zawarts, here's the thing. Here's more Zawarts. I don't know. Yeah, it's a good card. It's a good card. Put it in your decks that want Zawarts, and it's also blue. It'll see a lot of play. Oh, here we go. My neck of the woods. Now we have some excellent Zeon stuff with the Zeon. Level 6 5 cost 4/5. Links with my boy Char Aznable. It's Zeon. And this is a cool card. So this one is when it's paired with a new type pilot, you deploy 2 wire-guided arms, which are 2/1 tokens. That they're just 2/1 tokens. They can't be paired with a pilot, but you get 2 2/1s, which is great. And then when it's destroyed, you get a 3/1 head token. So its arms and its head like detach, which is so cool. I mean, I love this thing, man. Zeon is a mobile armor. This thing is cool. Yeah, we'll showcase all these tokens when we get to the token section, but this just poops out a whole bunch of dudes, right? You get 2 1/1 or 2 2/1s when you pair it with any new type, and then also when this is destroyed, you get a 3/1 back. It's easy fodder for a lot of burn, but it's still a lot of value. Zeon's cool, and it's only like a level 6. It's not like 8 or something. So I like the Zeon. Thumbs up from me. Next up, we have the Gundam Ferric. I think this card is also really cool, and the art on this is baller, dude. The Ferric looks so cool. I think the Ferric might be the coolest suit from Witch from Mercury. I like it quite a bit. So this is a level 6 4 cost 5/4 Academy. Links with a Lanceris. Has Breach 5, which is the best Breach number, except for, I guess, Breach 6 or 7, I guess, but Breach 5 is amazing because it literally destroys almost every base, except for the 6 or health ones, which we actually get a lot more 6 health bases in this set. And it says, once per turn during your turn, when one of our other Academy units receives damage from an enemy, we get an EX resource, which is great. Not only does that ramp us, but it actually fuels all this other EX resource synergy from this new Academy green archetype, right? Because we have old white Academy stuff. Now we also have like green Academy stuff. And the green Academy side really cares about EX resources. I think this card is just really good all around, right? Breach 5 is really good. And then also, when one of our other Academy units takes damage during our turn, once per turn, we get an EX resource. It's good. I think this card's really good. If you're building this deck, you're putting a couple, 2 to 4 copies of this in the deck. Next up, we have the GN Armor Type D Trans Am. So those are the 2 LRs. Now we're back to the Rs, or the rares. But hey, you get some 00 stuff. As someone who recently finished watching 00 in the last couple months, I like it. We're not up to the Riser stuff yet, which is what I'm really looking forward to. 00 Riser's rad as hell, but let's talk about the GN Armor Type D Trans Am. So this is a level 6 5 cost 4/5. Has Breach 3, which is pretty good. If you're not Breach 5, Breach 3 is the next best thing because it blows up EX bases at least. And then when this is destroyed, you look at the top 3 of your deck, and you can reveal a CB unit that's 5 or lower, or level 5 or lower from among them, and put it in your hand, put the remainder on randomly to the bottom of your deck. It's pretty good. Like, this is kind of like the Sharzaku 2 effect, right? You can look at the top 3 and take a CB unit. It has to be level 5 or lower, but still pretty sweet. And links with Lock on Stratos, and it's a 4/5. For green CB, I think this is pretty good. I like it. I like this one. Maybe like a couple copies if you're doing like a more mid-rangey strategy, which I think it lends itself to be. Next up, we have Gundam Lifrith level 4, 3 cost 4/3. Links with Sophie Poulon. Links with Sophie. This is a once per turn during our turn when we play and activate a Dawn of Fold command card. And yes, there's Dawn of Fold pilot command cards that count as Dawn of Fold cards. Using an EX resource draw card. So you have to use the EX resource to play one of your Dawn of Fold command cards, and then you get a draw card. I'll have to wait and see how this deck actually tends to function. This sounds okay if you can line it up. Drawing cards is really good. Like, having this replace itself is really good. But we'll have to see how many EX resources you can generate, and then how many of these command cards you're actually able to play in the deck. This itself is a Dawn of Fold and Academy. Obviously, you literally only put this in that one specific deck, but it might be okay in that deck. I will be trying it out. We also have the Gundam Lifrith Thorn. This is a level 5 3 cost 4/4. This one also has Breach 3. Excellent. This one links with Noria Dunak. This is Dawn of Fold and Academy. And it says, during your turn, when you play and activate a Dawn of Fold command card using an EX resource, you may pair that card from your trash with one of your units named Gundam Lifrith in its card name. I love this effect. I love both of these effects. Having both of these out at the same time is so good. You get so much value, right? Because you would be able to both draw a card and then immediately pair up that pilot with one of these Lifriths, because they're both Lifriths. So I want to try the deck. I think it sounds super cool. I think these both having breach, or this one doesn't have breach. I was thinking about the breach on the Zeon armor, but like this one having breach is just super good. So I want to try the deck out. This is my, it sounds cool and I want to try it out territory. Obviously doesn't fit into anything right now. This is its own thing. Next up we have the Kikuroga MS mode G-Quux. So this is a level 7 4-cost 3/6 Zeon links with Chalia Bull. All of our unit tokens gain breach 1. Fascinating. I actually have a token themed Cyclops team deck, and this could be kind of cool as a weird top end to the Cyclops team. I don't know. Maybe that's like Christmas Land. But it also says during link, all units that are level 3 or lower other than unit tokens are deployed rested. Also, really good effect. These are both really good effects. Now, this is a level 7 card. And you also have to be playing Chalia Bull in your deck, because you need the link to get the second thing going. But the effects are both good. And the second effect, the biggest thing about the second effect is it only does level 3 or lower, which means it slows down aggro decks, but only on a turn where it's late. So like this is like, might be a little too late, little too late to actually do anything. But I like what they're going with here. I like what they're doing. If this was like a level 5 card, maybe, but level 7, I don't know. We'll see. Next up, we have the Gundam Kyrios Tail Booster, level 5 4-cost 5/3 CBGN drive, links with Alleluia, Alleluia, Hallelujah, and then which will matter. We're going to talk about the counterpart here. We get the other one here. On deploy, choose one of your units paired with a super soldier pilot, like Alleluia, Hallelujah, or even we got more super soldier pilots. It may choose an active enemy that's level 4 or lower as the attack target. Sure, this kind of just gives that kind of effect. I'm really not impressed about this card. The 3 health is really bad right now. There's a lot of 3 damage burn out there. And the effect isn't like quite as good as I would like. So this is probably a no in the CB deck. But maybe you consider it. Now we have the Gundam Aerial Rebuild, a new one in green. So this is a level 7 5-cost 5/5, links with Soletta Mercury. On deploy, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and you can reveal an Academy unit / command card from among them, and then add it to your hand, or unit or command card. And then return the remaining cards randomly to the bottom of your deck in any order. Or at the bottom of your deck in any order. No, it's randomly. You return it to the randomly. I think this card's really sweet in this deck. It's a really high cost card, level 7 5 cost. Body's good, 5/5. Link is good, Soletta. And you just gotta more or less draw a card. This is with the assumption that you're running all Academy cards and all Academy, like the command cards as well. Like with all those, the previous like Lifriths and everything. I think if you're playing that deck, this is probably gonna be pretty good. It will be kind of a late game card. This is definitely going, it looks like it's gearing more mid-range. But I don't know, that's cool. I'm gonna try it. Now we have the Gundvulva, a level 3 2-cost 3/2 Shurg Donnafold Academy. When it's destroyed, during your turn, if you have another Donnafold unit in play, you get an EX resource. That's pretty good. Does everything you want for this deck. Doesn't have any link though, but put this in your Donnafold Academy deck. You get more EX resources to trigger all those EX resource things. So I think it's probably going to be a pretty important card in that particular deck. Next up, we have Garma's Dop. Level 3 1-cost 1/1. Links with Garma Zabi, Zeon. On deploy, look at the top card of your deck, return it to the top or put it in your trash. Okay, yeah, sure. I don't really like this card very much. It's a level 3 1/1, man. It's a level 3 1/1, but you get to do the Dop effect. And it links with Garma Zabi. I like the flavor, but yeah, I'm not going to be playing with that one. Ooh, Burgo. It loves me some weird mono-eyed looking things. Level 5, 3-cost 5/4. Zeon links with Takwin. Yes. I don't know. It's cool. Am I playing this card in anything? Probably not. Is this making it to my Zeon decks? Probably not. Is it cool? Yes. Is it good? Probably not. Zacrello. Look at this weird thing. Look at this weird thing, man. Level 3 1 cost 4/1. Attack, choose an enemy unit. It gains blocker this turn. Yeah? Sure. Weird. Weird card. Weird effect. Give your opponent blocker. I don't know about this one either. It's really aggressive, right? It's a 4/1 that only costs 1 that, you know, you can play on level 3. So presumably on the level 3 turn you can drop 2 Zacrellos, but man, 1 health, this dies to like every card in the blue-purple deck. Just every card just wants to kill this thing. You're not playing this outside of a meme deck, I don't think, is what I'm getting at. It might be good in some crazy situation in the future, but I don't see this being good right now. Next up, we have the Gundam Dynamis GN Full Shield. So this is a level 3, 2 cost, 2/3. Lock on Stratos Link, CBGN Drive. Once per turn, if you have a CB pilot in play, when this unit receives damage from an enemy, reduce it by 1. This is an okay card if you are going big lock on, you know, stats, you know, strategy. It's an okay card, okay stats, and it absorbs a lot of damage, right? When this unit receives damage from an enemy, reduce it by 1. Sure, I think this is fine. I think it's fine. Helps protect it a little bit. I mean, it's really good against things that do exactly 1 damage, because then it will take 0 damage from that effect, well, once per turn. So I don't know. This could be okay. Next up, we have Choo Choo's Demi Trainer. This is a green version of it. Level 3, 2 cost, 3/2, links with any Academy trait. Okay. And then on attack, choose one of our Academy units one of our other Academy units. During this turn, it may choose an active enemy unit level 3 or lower as the attack target. Sure, we see this a lot. I think this is fine. This is just a fine effect, fine cost, good generic link. This is okay. This is pretty good. I would say this is, if you need more cards to fill out low level roles in your Academy deck, it's green. Yeah, here you go. It's not bad. Next up, we have the Hindry. This is a pretty simple card. Once again, level 2, 2 cost, 3/2. This is also Academy. No link. This is just one of those generic low cost cards. Like I said, this is kind of like a base buster, but it costs 2 to play instead of a grunt. So if you need this kind of effect, here's a green one for Academy. I think it's fine. Next up, we have Xavier's Hyaku packs, or Hyakuji packs. I'm sorry. Gian Hakuji packs. There we go. This is a level 5, 3 cost, 4/5, and it just links with Xavier, Olivet. Sure, this is from GQuex, right? This is a 4/5. It's a level 5, 3 cost, 4/5. It's pretty good stats. I don't like these do nothing specific link type cards, so probably wouldn't run this for me in a Zeon deck. But maybe, I guess. But for me, this is like probably not. Oh, I hit the mic. I apologize if that came through. Another card that I'm excited for. This is the Neo Zeon. This is the giant thing that full frontal is in at the end of Unicorn. This is a level 9 card. Level 9, 8 cost. Whew. 6/7. This is one of the LRs. Neo Zeon links with full frontal. And it says, when this unit or one of our Neo Zeon units is deployed, choose an enemy unit and deal 3 damage to it. Really good effect. During link, all your units gain Neo Zeon. Also really good effect. So the idea here is you slam this freaking thing out on turn 9 if you're still alive, and then you put full frontal on. You first deal the 3 damage. So you get the 3 damage from its deploy. And then you also slap full frontal on this thing. Hopefully you have something in your hand to play from full frontal's effect. And then you get to deal another 3 damage, right? And then also all your units are also Neo Zeon, so you can do full frontal easier. I presume that's how it works. Let's see. If the unit is linked, if that unit originally does not have the Neo Zeon trait deployed, does the unit's first effect still activate? Yes. Because the unit gains Neo Zeon trait from the second effect. Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. So that works how I thought it worked. Okay. This card is cool. This card is really cool. I love it. What I don't love is the fact that it's a level 9. In today's current meta, you're gonna die, bro. Like level 9, like I push it when I'm playing like my level 7 cards, but level 9 is rough. If you are able to get to level 9 and you're able to still have a full frontal in hand with another card, you can do your double whammy. And then this is gonna be like, I know I said it was a 6-7. I missed the meme on purpose. it will be an 8-9, which is big. But if the game slows down a lot and mid-range and control becomes a good strategy, I mean, you can play this in like a mega blocker deck, or like play like a white-red Neo Zeon blocker hybrid deck, maybe. As like, this is, that could be your finisher or something. But I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna try it, and I'm probably gonna lose a whole bunch. So take that for what you will. I'll probably try it, and I'll probably lose, but I still want to try it. Ooh, Kyrios. This card rules. This is actually a banger. So this is a level 4/3 cost 1/4. Not really. I mean, it gets bigger. This one links with Alleluia Hallelujah. This is a red CB card. It has first strike, really good effect. And then during link, it gets +2 AP for each of our rested CB units. So this attacks as a 3/4 because it itself is a CB unit. And so when it attacks, it'll be rested. So it will attack as a 3/4, but it needs to be linked. So it'll get the extra bonus from whatever Alleluia you're slapping on this thing. So this thing just murders stuff, right? This thing just kills things indiscriminately because it has first strike. So you play this and you put your Alleluia or Hallelujah on this, and then you just smash into something and you kill it, and then your opponent's going to have to like trade into this heavily unless you have blockers to protect this or other cards to protect it. I think this card's really good. So this is one of the reasons why you want to play red CB. Is it going to be worth it enough? Like, is this going to be enough to make it so that you play red CB? I don't know. We'll see. But once again, this is in my field of I'm going to try it. And if you didn't know, I literally have like currently like 16 Gundam decks. I build like every thing. So I'm going to build this for sure. I think this is actually good though. Like actually legitimately good. Next up, we have a GD Gundam. This is a level 5/4 cost for 4 links with Hathaway Noah. It's Mafty, so more Mafty stuff. Choose on deploy, choose one of our Mafty units. When it destroys an enemy unit with battle damage during this turn, if you have 3 or less cards in your hand, draw a card. This is a good effect. And you can choose itself, right? So you can choose itself and then link up Hathaway and then kill something, and then you get to draw a card if you have 3 or less cards in hand. I think this is actually like a pretty decent effect for Mafty. If you want to go like heavy, like big Mafty, this is actually not bad. So this is another one that I want to try. Anything where it has like draw a card, I'm like, I'll try it out. Now we have the Gundam Throne Eins. I've been waiting for the Trinity stuff from 00, and because they're like super cool. And this is pretty cool. It's so weak. It's so weak though, like health wise. So this is a level 6/4 cost, 5/2 CB Trinity links with Trinity. And then on deploy, you choose 1 to 2 of our other active CB units. We rest them. If we do, we deal damage equal to the number of units rested with this effect to all enemy units that are level 6 or lower. So essentially, you want to have at least 2 dudes out. You jam this thing, rest your dudes, and then you blast your opponent's board for 2, which is pretty cool. It's also, like I said, only has 2 health. So this thing dies to like... It dies to close combat, man. Your level 6 card just gets wrecked by close combat. But it does kind of smash your opponent's board for 2. So I don't know. This is like a maybe. This is not as good as the Kyrios for sure. So I don't know about this one. I can see myself playing this and then it immediately just getting killed by whatever they have. So I don't know. Next up we have Gundam Kyrios Transam. Ooh. Level 6/5 cost 5/4. This one has a bunch of keywords on it. So this one is CBGN Drive, Alleluia, Hallelujah. All right, let's read this wall of text. When you have a red super soldier pilot in play, this unit gains first strike. When you have a green super soldier pilot in play, this unit gains breach 3. So if you have both, if you have a green super soldier and a red super soldier, this gains both first strike and breach. That's really good. Having first strike and breach is like a crazy combo. You just kill their things and you breach them. And if you can protect this, you can do a lot of damage. So I think if you're running the other Kyrios, you're probably going to run this one too. Not always, because this is like a level 6 card, and the other one might just fit into just generically good, like aggressive type decks, and this one's like a, you know, level 6. But man, this is sweet. You play your Alleluia Hallelujah deck, and you can do some crazy good stuff. So yeah, good enough to, I want to try it out. Next up, we have Gundam Exia. This is a red Exia. Level 3, 2 cost, 2/1. Links with Setsuna. On deploy, if there are 2 or more units, or if 2 or more enemy units are in play, choose an enemy unit that's level 2 or lower and you deal 2 damage to it. I think this is actually very good. Like, actually really good. In fact, this just kind of craps on aggro, right? So they go like turn 1, pass, unless they have unless they're like going second where they have an extra EX resource. But saying that they're going first, they turn 1, they pass. Turn 2, they go like 2/2, and then on your turn, you play something or whatever, and then on their turn they attack with a 2/2 and play like another 2 2/2s or something. And you just play this thing on the next turn. You just kill one of them for free, and then attack with whatever you played on turn 1 into the thing that was already attacking. Like, I don't know. I think this card's great. I think this card's like actually great. In fact, I think this card's so good that you might put it in decks that aren't CB at all, just any red deck. Like, you get a 2/1 and you kill one of their dudes. It's good, man. This card's good. It's definitely a meta call, right? If these like grunts go out of favor, then this is not very good. But if everyone's jamming the grunts, bro, this is a grunt killer. Yeah. Rosin Zulu. Level 4, 6 cost, 4/4 Neo Zeon. This one links with Angelo Sauper. If there are 8 or more Neo Zeon cards in our trash, this card in our hand gets -4 cost. So that means this is a 2-drop, which is pretty good. It has that kind of like level 4 2-drop kind of thing. And then on deploy, choose an enemy unit, deal 1 damage to it. If it has repair, you deal 3 instead. Great. I think this card's kind of cool. In a dedicated Neo Zeon deck, I think it's actually really cool. Anytime you deploy and get to do some damage, it's great. Anytime you deploy and it's a 4/4 that deals damage, is even better. Anytime you deploy and it's a 4/4 that deals 3 damage, it's crazy good. So, heavy Neo Zeon deck, but I think it's a pretty sweet card. I like this one a lot. Next up, we have the Shuzrum Gallus. Level 4, 2 cost. Once again, that stat line. 4/3, links with any Neo Zeon trait. Okay. All right. This is kind of like the inverse of the Kshatriya, right? Same kind of deal, except the Kshatriya is a 3/4. This is a 4/3. I think you put this in the similar kind of deck where you run the Kshatriya. I'm talking about the uncommon Kshatriya that basically the same as this. Or was it I think it's a 3/4. I'm second guessing myself when it's like it's a 4/3. I've actually cut it from my decks recently, so I don't really remember. I haven't played with it in a while. But it's very similar to that card. Literally same Neo Zeon, so if you need more of that kind of thing, here you go. Next up, we have the Gundam Throne Dry, another one of the Trinity cards. Level 5, 2 cost, 3/3. Once per turn, when this unit is rested by an effect, set it as active. Okay. And it links with any Trinity trait. So this is just anti-rest tech, right? So this is like sideboard card. This is, if there's no sideboards going, this is, you put this in your deck if you're playing against a lot of stuff that does rest effects. If your opponents are jamming their Amuros and all that stuff, you can put this in and it just counters that, which is pretty good. So you put it in your deck if you care about this. Otherwise, you don't. It's an okay thing. Next up, we have Psycho Gundam, but this time G-Quix. This is a level 7, 5 cost, 4/5. Links with Du Murasame. During link, once per turn, when damage from one of your units is paired with a Cyber New type pilot, destroys an enemy shield area card, choose an enemy unit with 5 or less AP and deal 2 damage to it. I like it. I like this effect. So you need, it says specifically, when damage from one of our units paired with a Cyber New type pilot destroys an enemy shield area card, so like a base or one of their shields, you can shoot something with 5 or less AP for 2. I like this effect. It's a 7-drop though, so am I going to play this effect? Yeah. But I do like it. Maybe. It's a maybe. It's a Earth Federation, by the way, which is kind of important. Now we have the Za Sleeves. It's going to be Neo Zeon because Sleeves is a Zeon faction. Level 3, 2 cost 2/3. Deploy, choose one enemy base and deal a damage to it. Okay. Okay. I have not seen this card yet. Okay, this is an interesting effect. Obviously, it's extremely aggressive. It only does damage to base. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Like, I don't think if they have no base, I don't think it'll deal damage to their shields. I think it only hits bases. And because of that, I don't think this is that good, but maybe, but I don't think it's that good. This is the first time we've had an effect like this. It's just 1 damage too, man. I don't know. This is a big maybe. It's the stat lines is fine enough where it's not like embarrassing to run, but no link. It is Neo Zeon. I don't know. Maybe big Neo Zeon plays this. Next up, we have the Gadil. This is a Gundam X card. Level 3, 2 cost 3/3. Good stats, actually. It's new UNE. On attack, if you are attacking a damaged enemy unit, this unit gains Breach 3. Sure. Okay. I think that's fine. It's not like super exciting because like we already have stuff that's like this, but it just permanently has Breach. Like the Rickdom is a level 3, 2 cost 3/3 that just has Breach 2 on it. It's not Breach 3, but you don't have to jump through a hoop. So, and even then the Rickdom is really good, but it's not like a slam dunk. And so this is like even less of that. So this is like fine, but probably not gonna see a lot of play. It's cool. It's a cool effect though. I imagine if you played Gundam in Limited, this would be good in Limited. Next up, we have another Trinity. This is a Gundam Throne Zwei. Level 4, 3 cost 3/4. Good stat line there. Links with any Trinity trait or Alia Saches. We have, when linked, choose one of our CB units. During this turn, it may choose a damaged active enemy unit as its attack target. Yeah, I mean, this effect is all right. I do like the flavor of the Trinity trait and the Alia Saches link as well, which is, I won't spoil it, but I mean, there's like lore and plot reasons why this is what it is, but this is fine. It's fine if you're playing Red CB, playing Trinity stuff. Cool. I think it's pretty good. Next up, we have the Gundam Dynamis Red version. Level 5, 4 cost 4/4. Good stat line there. Links with Lock on Stratos. On deploy, you may rest this unit. If you do, choose an enemy of this level 3 or lower, and you deal 2 damage to it. Actually, pretty good. Like, it's actually like a pretty solid effect. Kill your opponents' warts. Kill any of their tutus. You're gonna have to rest your dude to make him vulnerable, but he's a 4/4, so he's kind of chunky. Lock on, I think, is fantastic. So I think you're making this red green CB deck with like Alleluia, Hallelujah, and then like Dynamis and Lock on. This might make it in there. I think this is like a pretty good card. Next up, we have the Gundam Virtue. Level 3, 1 cost 3/1 that links with Tyria Aird. Moving on. I don't think that's very good. Next up, we have the Hamrabi G-Quex. Level 5, 3 cost 4/4 links with any Earth Fed. I mean, it's fine, it's whatever. Like, you literally only put this in a deck where you're like, I'm playing red Earth Fed and I really need another link. That's the only reason you put this in. Okay. This might be my favorite card in the whole set. I love the Double X, bro. This is the Gundam Double X. By the way, After War Gundam X is the new Gundam show that I've started watching after 00. I think this card's awesome. It's a level 8 card. Hear me out. It's a level 8 card. So you need to survive to level 8 to play this. But man, once you do, this card is super cool. So this is kind of like the big top end we needed for Vulture. So it's a level 8, 7 cost 6/6. Vulture links with Garrett Rand. It has suppression. Great. During pair on attack, if you are attacking the enemy player, you can choose 7 Vulture cards in your trash. You exile them. If you do, you choose an enemy unit or base that's level 8 or lower, and you just destroy it. That's basically anything in the game. You blow up any unit or you blow up any base. It's so cracked. I guess you don't blow up the level 9 Zeon, but if you're in that situation, then you're playing an epic game. I want to see that game. But man, this card is so cool. It's so good. It's such a sweet payoff. You get the suppression. You basically attack in, blow up their base, suppress them for 2, or you attack in, blow up their biggest guy, and you're already hitting them. Like, this card is awesome. You just need to live this long. And the whole Vulture strategy is going to be like putting a bunch of stuff in your trash to kind of like have these big payoffs. This is a good payoff. I love this card. This is going to be one of the first decks I build. I mean, well, update. I literally already have my Vulture deck, but there's some really good stuff for Vulture in this set. So, big thumbs up for me. Probably my favorite card of the set. Next up we have, okay, well, I like this one too. So this is the Destiny Gundam LR, level 7, 5 cost, 5/5, Zaft Minerva Squad, links with Shin Asuka. This one has high maneuver. Oh man, they're cooking with purple, man. And it says, during pair on attack, you can choose a Minerva Squad unit card in your trash, pay its cost to deploy it. You just get it. We have to pay the cost, but it doesn't have any like other restrictions. You just any Minerva Squad stuff. This card rules. I don't know what to say. I mean, also this is also a level 7 card, but this card is awesome. This is another one of the first decks I'm building. I think literally I'm just upgrading my Zaft and my Vulture. That's the first thing I'm doing, and I'm doing red purple Zaft with Rowlet Crusade and Shin Asuka and Athranzala, and oh, I'm so stoked for it. I have kind of what I want to do already, but I've been waiting for this set to fully launch to really dive into it. But yeah, I think these are my two favorite cards. Oh, the Destiny Gundam is so, and it looks really cool too. So, whew, okay. Some of my favorite like pet decks that are like kind of like rogue decks are getting a lot of cool support. So as you imagine, I'm really excited for this set. They're like, it speaks to me. It speaks to me. And then also you, if you're a fan of these kind of things too. Next up, we have the Gundam Airmaster Burst, another Vulture card. So a level 5/4 cost 5/3, links with Witsu. During pair with a Vulture pilot, if there are 7 or more cards in your trash, this unit can choose an active enemy unit with a keyword effect as its attack target. And the keyword effects are like those white bolded effects. This is fine. I will probably not be playing this in my Vulture deck, but I think it's okay. There's other Vulture cards that I'm really looking forward to playing, but probably not this one. Next up, we have a Gundam Leopard Destroy, another Vulture card. This is a level 6, 4 cost, 4/5. Links with any Vulture trait. Ooh, now we're talking. Itself is a Vulture type. And then during pair on attack, you can choose an enemy unit, deal 2 damage to it and this unit. Now we're talking. I like this one. I do like this one. I'll likely be playing around with this card. I'm not sure how much. It's a level 6 card, and we have a lot of expensive stuff already. But I do like this one. I do like this one quite a bit. So yeah, we're gonna play around with this one a little bit. Next up, we have Raise Blaze Zaku Phantom. This card is this mobile suit is really cool. This is a level 4, 3 cost, 4/3 Zaft Minerva Squad. Links with any Minerva Squad. Great. And then during link, once per turn, when this unit receives damage from an enemy unit, reduce it by 1. So it's kind of the same effect as the Shield Dynamis. Except this one's on a Zaft Minerva Squad, and it links with any Minerva Squad. So I don't know. I think it's pretty good. This is one that I'm considering for the Zaft Minerva Squad deck. This is not like a auto include. This is kind of like a filler card if you need it. But I think it's an okay filler card. Next up, we have the Gundam Virtue Transam, another big level 7 card. Level 7, 5 cost 2/6. Links with Aria Aired. And then when this unit deals battle damage to an enemy unit, destroy that enemy unit. I like this effect, and I like it on a 2/6 because it really encourages you just to smash into like units and just keep blowing them up, you know, over and over. If you're playing a deck with Aria Aired, you're probably going to want a couple copies, but man, level 7. This is a big maybe. If this had blocker on it, this would be cracked. It does not have blocker on it. So if you can give this blocker, I think it'd be pretty cracked. Deals battle damage to enemy unit. Yeah, it doesn't have to be attacking. Yeah, pretty good. We have Haine's Goof Ignited. I always forget that, I mean, there's the other Zaku from Seed as well, but I always forget that Seed also just has Goofs and Zakus and stuff. There's a level 5, 3 cost, 5/4. Links with Heine Weistenfluss. I guess this is Heine. I gotta call it Heine. This is also like, probably not. I mean, like, I'm not a big fan of these do-nothing types, especially with the specific links. If the generic link, I'm more okay with, but the specific links, I'm like, I don't know, man. Sword Impulse Gundam. Okay, another Zaft Minerva Squad. This one is a level 4, 2 cost, 3/3. On deploy, deal 1 damage to this unit. If you do, choose an enemy unit with 3 or less HP or AP and rest it. And this links with Shin Asuka and Luminaria Hawk. This one is probably not, but maybe in my Zaf deck, but probably not. Next up, we have the Gundam Natalie, or Nadale. As I don't know, I watched it in Japanese and it sounded like Nadale. Anyway, kind of interesting that they only made this an uncommon. They made a big deal about this one in the anime. I assumed it would be like at least like a rare or an LR. Anyway, so this is a level 4, 3 cost, 4/3. Is a Aria aired, CBGN drive. Deploy, choose an enemy unit that's level 6 or lower. During this turn, reduce its AP an amount equal to the number of unit cards with Gundam Virtue in their card names in your trash. So if you have a bunch of Virtue cards in your trash, you shrink something when you deploy this. It's a cool, flavorful effect. And it's also only a level 4 card. Actually, I don't hate this too much. I don't know, maybe some big Tyria deck is in the works. Maybe you're shifting purple to be more Tyria focused. I don't know, it's an interesting card. It really is like play a lot of virtues kind of card. Now we have Jamil's Gundam X. So a level 3, 2 cost, 2/1 old UNE. This is during pair with any Vulture pilot on destroyed. If it's your turn, return this unit paired pilot to the owner's hand. I don't really like this card. I don't really like this card. It's only a 2/1. It's gonna die to anything. At the very least, you'll get your Vulture pilot back, but it's only if it's your turn. Nah, I don't know, man. I'm probably not on board with this. Man, if it was on either turn, right? So if you're able to put a big Vulture pilot, put like Garrett Ran or whatever on this, get some value out of that, attack into something, and then your opponent has to attack into it, and then you get your Garrett Ran back after this dies, after they attacked into it, it'd be like, yeah, okay. But other than, yeah, I don't know. It's already not good enough, and I think that just this part makes it like even not great. So that's my thoughts on that. We have the Doctress High Mobility Command-Wise Wallaby. This is such a big name. It's a level 2, 2 cost, 2/2 Vulture, Link Vulture. This is a consideration. This is the type of card where I'm building my Vulture deck and I'm like, okay, I need some early game cards so I don't die immediately. This is actually not a bad card because you can still play this on the grunt turn, right? You can still play this on turn 2. You still get a 2/2. You don't get a 3/2 or 2/3, but you do have the Vulture link, which means late game, if you draw this late game and you have any Vulture pilot in hand, you can still play this link up and then actually get an immediate attack off. So, and also all the link effects on the pilot. So I think this is actually not bad. And I actually really like cards like this. So this is one where I'm building my Vulture deck. I'm going to be building out my new Vulture deck. I'm going to consider this one for like the low slot, depending on, what I need. Next up, we have the Esperanza, level 3, 2 cost, 1/4. It's another Vulture, links with Enil L. And it says, if you deploy this unit from your trash, you draw a card. I don't know, I kind of like this. I kind of like this effect. I'll just have to see how many like reanimation type effects that we have. But I also like this for any other deck that lets you reanimate any other thing. Most of the time it's specific. Most of the time it's like only, one type of card, only Minerva Squad or whatever. But I do like the effect. So this is one to keep an eye on. Now we have the G Falcon, level 2, 2 cost, 3/1, links with Palacis, and it is a blocker. Dude, it's a 3/1. It dies to everything. No, you don't want your blocker to get killed by your opponent's like gun cannon or gun tank or whatever. This is not it. I don't think I'm not running this in my Vulture deck. Next up, we have Luna Maria's Gunner Zaku Warrior. Level 3, 2 cost, 2/4. Okay. Minerva Squad trait. Okay. This is I don't hate this one. This trades with a lot of stuff, right? So I don't know. What makes this good is that it efficiently trades with the 2/2s because it also survives a ping. So like it can eat up a 2/2 and then it'll, still have 2 health remaining. and so they can't just ping it to kill it like the 2/3s, right? Because the big weakness of the 2/3s is that you kill their 2/2 and it'll have 1 health remaining, and then they just ping it with whatever ping they have. This one, they can't just ping it. They have to double ping or trade another 2/2 in it. And this has a generic Minerva Squad link. I don't hate this card. I think this is another one that I'm considering for my purple Zap deck. Next up, we have GN Armor Type E. Level 4, 2 cost 3/3, links with Setsuna. And then on deploy, you choose an enemy unit that's level 1 or lower, or has 1 or less AP and destroy it. This is another one that it's like, it's either like does absolutely nothing and you get like a 3/3 for 2 on level 4. That's a Setsuna link. Or it's going to be really good. Maybe in a deck that has a lot of shrink effects, like a lot of like AP reducing effects, this can be kind of a cool thing. You lower the AP a bunch, and then you can kind of blow it up on deploy with this thing. Or I can guess it can kill like level 1 stuff. I don't know. This is like a maybe. This is kind of an interesting card as well. Not immediately slam dunk, but kind of maybe. Very cool art on this Exia. This is literally just a level 2, 2 cost 2/3 Exia. It has the same problems that I talked about before, right? But the fact that this is just a level 2 card, not a level 3 card, I don't know. It can kind of work into some decks, right? It does eat a grunt, but then it'd take a ping. But if they don't have a ping, it can eat 2 grunts. If you just need more like low to the ground CB stuff, this is like not bad, right? Like I think this card's like all right. Next up, we have white cards. We have the Gundam Unicorn Gundam 2 Banshee Norn Destroy Mode. Okay, so this is a level 7 5 cost 5/5. Earth Federation links with Rita, and it says during link activate main, exile 3 blue cards. I do like how the Banshees really want you to play 2 different colors. I don't know. I like the 2 color things. I think it's just interesting. Exile 2 blue cards from your trash. Set this unit as active. It can't choose the enemy player as the attack target during this turn. So it has a similar kind of a double attack effect that like the Zeta Gundam had, where it can attack and ready itself, but it can't attack the player again. And it also says on attack, all enemy units get -1 AP during the turn. So you can actually do that twice, right? Because you get it for both attacks. I think it's a cool card. I think it's a cool card. It's a pretty good effect. It helps set up your board to like trade efficiently into I would say profitably, efficiently into your opponent's stuff, effectively shrinking everything by -2. The first attack can be at your opponent's face, and then you exile 3 blue cards from your trash, and then the second attack can be at an enemy thing that's now getting -2. So if it's like at a 0, you can get it. If you're running some sort of weird, like shrinky deck, I don't know, it could be cool. I like this. I like this. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I think it's pretty good. Next up, we have the Gundam Unicorn Awakened. So yes, our LRs for white are both unicorns. We have a level 7 5 cost 4/6. This one links with Bandager. This one has suppression. Great. And then when you activate a command's main or action effect, choose an enemy unit and it gets -2 AP during this turn. This is like really good synergy with the Banshee Norn. If you're playing like a blue-white version, and obviously this is a link with Bandager, which he's a blue pilot. So great. And Bandager is a pretty solid pilot, +2/+2, and also gives you a card draw. So this would be a 6/8. So big unicorn deck back on the table. Like I can see big unicorn being a thing again. So dust off your unicorns. Yeah, maybe it's time to sleeve them back up. I know the actual like unicorn LR has gone down in price quite a bit. I think it was like $1 or something last time I looked. So we'll see if they go back up in price. But as of now, it's they're pretty cheap to get. So yeah, I'm definitely doing the unicorn deck, the blue-white unicorns. Yeah. And then, oh yeah, I forgot, we have the Turn A Gundam. There's actually an errata with this card. So this is the Turn A Gundam, level 5 3 cost, 4/4. Links with Lauren Kahak or Seahak. I've not seen Turn A. I will get around to seeing Turn A eventually, once I find like a good way to actually watch it. So we have a weird effect, and it makes sense with Turn A. But it says activate main. I do know about Turn A. I do know about Turn A. I do know the lore of Turn A, even if I haven't seen the full series. So activate main, once per turn, you pay 1, you choose 1 unit card with repair, breach, first strike, support, high maneuver, suppression, blocker, and it says from your trash, but that is not correct. It's actually from any trash. And it is mentioned right here. So it does have a functional errata. So it says, can I use effect for my opponent's trash? Yes, it can. So you can actually choose your opponent's trash as well. And then it gains that ability, right? During this turn, this unit gains 1 AP and all of those effects on that card. So you want to have something that has a bunch of those effects, and then you pick it and you get all those effects, and it also get plus 1 AP. So it's pretty cool. It's the Turn A Gundam. It takes the abilities of all the other Gundams, right? It makes a lot of sense. What do these say? Using the effect, can I choose the Gundam Versago and Gundam Astron in my trash that gains high maneuver while linked? No, you cannot. Interesting. So it just has to natively have it, not like while it's linked. Okay. Can I choose Masala with blocker and repair? Does it gain them both? Yeah, sure. I mean, that's kind of what it says. It gains all of those. I think this card's super interesting. I think it might be good, but it's going to be like in its own brand new archetype and deck, and it's definitely going to be more of a mid-rangey style thing. I hope it's good, because I want more mid-range decks to be good. Also, I think Mustache Gundam being good is just hilarious. Also, this Gundam is like really powerful, like in the lore. It's extremely, extremely strong. So it being good in the game also would make sense. Next up, we have this Silver Bullet. This thing looks really cool. And Unicorn has really cool looking mobile suits. Level 5/3 costs 4/4. This one links with Gale Chan, and it just has blocker. And then when this unit receives effect damage from an enemy, reduce it by 3. Pretty good. It like survives all the burn, basically. Like reducing it by 3 is huge. It might as well just say prevent it all. Like, what does 4? Like, what does a 4 effect damage now that's not like some huge I don't Providence Gundam that has a huge level? Like, I don't know. Yeah, so or huge power on Providence Gundam. Yeah, I think this is okay. 4/4 blocker that prevents damage and makes you like forces your opponent to like interact with it or like bounce it or something. I think it's all right. I think it's all right. I'm not sure if Gale is going to be any good, but it's okay. Now we have another Turn A Gundam. This is a rare Turn A Gundam. Level 5/3 cost, same as regular Turn A or LR. 4/3 links with Lauren again. This one has blocker. This one says during link at the end of the turn, where you paid 1 or more for another militia or Diana counter units effects, choose one of your militia units and then you set it as active. It's only at the end of the turn. So this is good for blockers or good for protecting your dudes. This is fine. This is fine. It also choose one of our militia units. So it can choose itself for this effect. So you can set this self as back as active. So you can attack with it and then set this back as active if you did the thing. Okay. Sure, if you're running like a Turn A deck, I think you probably run this. If you're running not a Turn A deck, you're not running this. Now we have another card that has the name so long that they had to really crunch it down. This is Alsachez's AEU Enact Custom Moralia Development Experiment Type. Got there. Level 2 cost 3/1. Boo. Links with Ali Alsachez. On deploy, you may pair a pilot card with Ali Alsachez and its card name from your hand to this unit. It's a pretty good effect, actually. If you have this and Ali Alsachez, we'll talk about him when we get the time comes. But I think he's like a level 4 pilot. So you actually get this like an early thing, and you get the link. And this is a 3/1, so you can like smash into bases. This is kind of like if you're playing that hyper aggressive superpower block deck, which is not good right now, but it might be someday, and it might be worth trying. Next up, we have Graham's Union Flag Custom 2 GN Flag. Graham Acker is actually one of my favorite characters from 00. I don't know if that's a hot take. I really don't know people's opinions on 00, but I do like Graham Acker. So this is a level 5, 3 cost 4/3. Links with Graham. As a burst, I love units with burst. If an enemy CB unit is in play, add this card to your hand. Hilarious. Graham hates Celestial Being so much that he only will burst to your hand if he's fighting against Celestial Being. Or at least his custom. Activate main, choose one superpower block card or one superpower block card or one UN card from your trash. Exile them. If you do, set it as active. It can't attack during this turn. So this basically kind of like protects itself. You're attacking to something, exile a thing, send it back up. This is okay. It's a level 5 card, though, but I don't know. I do think this part is really funny, though. I do think it's really funny. Next up, we have Gundam Unicorn 2 Banshee Norn Unicorn Mode. Level 5, 3 cost, 5/3. By the way, the Banshee is like one of the Gunpla that I really want to build. I have a master grade, just regular Gundam Unicorn with the mobile suit dock that I'm currently trying to get time to work together. I also want to get a master grade Banshee. Anyway, I digress. It's a 5/3, 5/3. Links with Rita, and as when linked, choose an enemy with 3 less HP, return to the owner's hand. This is like a fine card. If you don't have the link, this just outright dies to like so much stuff. So I'm not sure about this one. Probably not in the Banshee deck, but maybe. Probably not though. Next up, we have another Turn A Gundam. Turn A Gundam at every rarity. This is a level 4 2 cost 3/3. This one does have a generic link with any militia or any moon race. And then activate main once per turn. For 1, this unit gets +2 AP. This is kind of cool because it interacts with all of those cards that care about paying the 1. Which is actually a couple. We'll talk about more in the future. So if you're making this Turn A Gundam deck, and you're making this whole like pay 1 effect deck, this is one of the things that you can do, and it's not a terrible card, right? It's a 5 attacker, just a level 4 2 cost. I think it's fine, and it has a generic link, so okay, sure. Next up, we have the Kapul. This is from Turn A Gundam. It's a level 3 2 cost 3/3. On attack, you can pay 1. If you do, draw a card and then discard a card. Also links with any militia. This is great. Actually, I like this one quite a bit. If you're doing this whole thing, then like I said, if you're doing the whole Turn A pay 1 cost type thing. This has generic link, and you also get a loot effect. And you also discard 1, which helps fuel your big Turn A Gundam. So you can like discard something with a bunch of keywords and then use the keywords. I like this. I think this is going to be a great card for that deck in particular. Also, it looks cool. I like the mono eye. Now we have the GNX. This is a UN with UN trait. Level 4, 6 cost, 5/3, but you reduce the cost of this card in your hand by an amount equal to the number of UN Superpower Block command cards in your trash. So yeah, all your dead command pilot type things. For a 5/3, I mean, like, this is, once again, obviously you're putting this in like your super aggressive UN Superpower Block type deck. Outside of that deck, you're not running this, and like you're like, is it going to be any good? I don't know. Like, I really don't know. It's kind of like an all-in type strategy. Probably not, but maybe it's worth a shot. Next up, we have the Hippevi. Hifevi. I think it's like Hippevi. This is from Turn A Gundam. It's just like a plane, dude. It's a level 1 1 cost 1/2. This is a plane. You're probably not playing this, dude. No one plays these already. You're probably not playing this one. It's an airplane. It's like a prop plane too. Here's the flat. This is really good. Level 3 2 cost 2/4 blocker. Hey, you want more Lifrith? This set has new Zawart and new Lifrith. Here you go. If you need more cards like Gundam Lifrith, here's more cards like Gundam Lifrith. Except Lifrith is Academy, which might actually be relevant for this set. But this one's a militia one. Yeah, it's extremely good. Here's more Lifriths. Blocker, like 2/4 blocker Lifriths. Here's the with a Bjornon, level 2 1 cost 2/2. Hey, look, if you need a grunt for the militia that also looks like a Zaku, it's basically a Zaku. Here you go. Here's your not Zaku, but from Turn A. Yeah, there you go. Next up we have the Aggressa, level 5 3 cost 5/4, links with Alial Sanchez. You're probably not playing this, but you're probably not playing this one. It's cool though. It's cool. Hey, maybe you just need more stuff for your Mr. Sanchez stuff. Now we have the Alvator, level 4 4 cost 4/4. I like the squareness of this. 4/4/4/4. It links with Alejandro Corner. And on Destroyed, if you have another UN Superpower Block unit in play, you get a rested 4/1. It's actually kind of good. Like, this one actually gives you some sort of like sustainability for your your UN superpower block deck, so you don't, like when you're gassing out, at least you have this 4/4 that poops out a 4/1. So I think this one's actually pretty cool. And also very flavorful because of what happens. I don't know, I think it's cool. If you're doing the superpower block deck, this one is like a good one for it. All right, pilots. We have Uso Ewin, level 4, 1 cost, 2/1 burst, add to hand. This is a League Militaire new type. If you're playing the Victory Gundam deck, you're probably jamming 4 of this guy. When paired, if this is a League Militaire unit, you get one of those 1/1 tokens. That's great. It's a 2/1 pilot that just gives you also a 1/1 token. So just really, really good with all the Turn A stuff. So, yep, like I said, if you're running the Turn A League Militaire stuff, you're putting 4 copies of this dude in your deck. Also, he's a new type. So, there's that. Now we have Rosami. We have Rosamia or Rosamia Badam. I think she's actually quite good. So she's a level 3, 1 cost, 2/0 pilot. You usually have the level 4, 1 cost, 2/1s. I think getting the 2 attack on a level 3 pilot is actually pretty good. And then when you link, choose a rested unit and you deal 1 damage to it. Also pretty good. I think Rosami is good. She's Titans and Cyber new type. She's getting into my Titans deck. And like I said, I think I want to build like this Cyber new type Titans deck. You have your 4 Murasame, you have Rosami, and then like whatever else you want to do. Like if you want to splash into like red, you have like one of my favorite cards in the game, Marita Cruz. So I really want to build something around this. I think she's good. Yeah, it's good. I think the archetype's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. I hope she has cool alt art. I think his art's fine, but it'd be cool to have cool alt art. And also, you'd be like, every time you play it, you're like, Rosami! Anyway, just look her up. Just find a clip on YouTube. And man, like, Camille, he could be pretty annoying sometimes. All right, now we have Marbet Fingerhat, level 3, 1 cost, 1/1 League Militaire. All of your League Militaire tokens get +1 AP. That's great, actually. I think if you're playing the League Militaire deck, this is also probably like a 4 of, right? Making all of your tokens like 2/1s that can actually like trade into stuff and get good value is really good. And just being a level 3 pilot is also really good. And you can play double, like you play this on one thing, you play another one, they all get +2 AP, they're all attacking for 3. Once again, they can't attack into like bases, they can't attack your opponent, but they can attack into their stuff. So I think this is pretty good. You put this in your League Militaire deck. Probably 4 of, maybe 3 or 4, something like that. Now we have Slegger Law. I like this dude. He's from the original Gundam show. Level 3, 1 cost, 1/1. He is Earth-fed, white-based team. On attack, you choose one of your white-based team units, and it gets 1 AP during the turn. You can choose himself. Like it doesn't say another white-based team unit. So you can kind of make him a 2/1, level 3, 1 cost, 2/1. He's okay. I mean, like, I like him as a character. This card, he's fine. He's fine. There's just a lot of really good white-based team pilots to play. There's obviously Amara Ray. I think Sailor Mass is pretty good. And then you have like your command pilot ones like Hayato and that kind of stuff. So you probably won't be playing Slegger, but I do think he's cool. Ooh, Soletta, new Soletta Mercury with great art. They really like, they gave her awesome artwork. So she's a level 5, a 1 cost, 2/2 pilot. First at the hand. During link, once per turn, when you play and activate an Academy command card using an EX resource, if you have no remaining EX resources, place an EX resource. Obviously, this is like a linchpin for that deck, right? This just gives you more EX resources when you use your EX resources. So when you use your last one, you get another one back. So it's extremely good. Also, Academy link, and she'll link with all of the Soletta links. Yeah, obviously, you run 4 of these in that deck. Easy, slam dunk. Now we have Garma Zabi. Poor Garma. Level 3, 1 cost, 1/0. Zeon. During link on destroyed, if you have no EX resources, you place an EX resource. I mean, like, fine. I think it's fine. It's not as good as like the Soletta, where Soletta's like you just get one whenever you play and use your last EX resource. It has to be an Academy command, right, for this one. But still, like, you still get the resource back, and you're going to be doing this a lot, I think. Whereas, like, Garma, he's got to die in order for it to happen, which is also very flavorful. But still, like, I don't know, man. Maybe you run Garma. Maybe he's like running from the memes. Run Garma and Char, run them together for the memes. But yeah. Next up, we have a Lanceris, Enhanced Person number 5. So this is a level 4 1 cost 1/2 Academy. Link burst add to hand, and then during Link on attack, you can choose one of your Academy units. During this battle, battle damage this unit would receive is dealt to that unit instead. Now we're going to see this a couple times. It's an interesting effect. Like we have more cards with this effect. So you basically have you put all the damage on something else, like some sort of fodder or something like that, or maybe something that has a lot of health. But probably you're just going to pick something that's going to die anyway. I think it's an interesting effect, and I'm not sure how many of this you're going to run in your deck, but I do think it's interesting. Next up, we have Takwan, level 4, 1 cost 2/0 Zeon Pilot. He's a level 4, man. Rosumi is only level 2. She's got the same power, bro. Anyway, it says, when this unit is blocked by an enemy unit that's level 4 or lower, it can't receive battle damage during this battle. I think this is a cool card in a certain meta. It's really like anti-blocker tech, right? It only does anything for the blockers. But if there's a lot of blockers, it's pretty good. Well, small blockers, level 4 or lower blockers. I think it's okay. This is like a sideboard card. Put it if you're playing a lot of blockers. Most decks will not run this guy. Next up, we have Nina Trinity. So she's the sassy one. Level 4, 1 cost 0/3. Also got the big booty there. Burst add to hand, activate main, support 2. So you get a rest the unit and you give +2 to something. That's kind of a cool effect. She like pumps up the defense and she gives support 2. I don't know. It's kind of cool. If you're doing some sort of Trinity stuff, this might be okay. I'm not sure. Next up, we have the Hallelujah. Finally, look at his face, dude. He is nuts. Level 4, 1 cost 2/1 burst add to hand. During Link, once per turn, during your turn, when this unit destroys an enemy unit with battle damage, look at the top card of your deck. If it's a CB card, you can reveal it and add it to your hand. Return the remaining card to the bottom of your deck. And he's also a CB super soldier. Yeah, I think he's really good. I think it's actually really, really good. You put this on that cracked Kyrios, the LR red Kyrios, and it's going to be attacking for 5 first strike, right? Because it'll be 1 base +2 from this effect, +2 from this, with nothing else on the field. 5 first strike, and then you kill the thing, and then you get a draw card basically, because you're going to be running all CB cards, presumably. I think he's really good, like really, really good. Kill their thing, draw a card, take no damage back because you have first strike. I think it's like actually competitive. So we'll see what people cook up with this. But I think like a red-green deck where you're running Lock On with the Dynamis and then Hallelujah with the Kyrios and you're getting those red-green effects and everything. I don't know, man. It seems really good. Now we have Murasame 2. We have 2. She's 2. Level 4, 1 cost 2/1. Pardon me. Earth Federation Cyber New Type. On destroy, look at choose 1 undamaged unit and you deal 1 damage to it. This is fine. It's not as good as any of the other like red damage dealing pilots, but I think she's also she's fine. If you somehow want to do like an Earth Fed Cyber New Type thing, you can include her in the deck. But she's not as good as the other like pilot pingers, in my opinion. She's not as good as like Marita Cruz or even like Haman Karn or anything. Because you only do it when she's destroyed. And she only pings undamaged stuff, so. Yeah. Next up, we have Michael Trinity. So we have all the Trinity characters in the set. Level 4, 1 cost 2/1. Burst add to hand, CB Trinity. When you link, choose a damaged enemy unit and deal 1 damage to it. I like this one more because it helps you kill stuff that's already dying, which is probably what you want to be doing, and it's only on Link, not when your dude dies. So this one is better. This one's pretty good. You put this in your CB Trinity deck. Yeah, if you're playing CB Trinity, you put it in the deck. I think it's pretty good. Next up, we have Reza Burrell. Level 4, 1 cost 1/2. This is a Zaft Minerva squad. First out of hand. When Link, choose one of your Zaft units, or choose one of your Zaft Link units. During this turn, reduce the next damage it receives by 2. That's an okay effect, and you could choose itself, right? It doesn't say one of your other Zaft Link units. And this is all specifically when linked, so you could just choose itself and prevent the next 2 damage it takes. This is fine. I don't think I'm putting this in my Zaft deck, though, because like I'm already going to be putting like my Zaf Minerva squad deck. Because I'm already gonna be doing Shin Asuka, and then personally I want to run Ralu Crusade, and then I also probably want to do Atherin Zala, and so that's like probably gonna take up all my pilot spots. This might make it in if I decide not to include like Atherin, for example, but I don't know. I'll have to see how it shakes out. I think this is fine. It's a pretty good effect. Next up we have Palacis. She's very cute. Level 3, 1 cost, 1/1. She is a Satyricon Vulture. And then when linked, choose one purple card with suppression in your trash and add it to your hand. She's cute and good. I think she's really good. So she basically gets you back your big Vulture, killers, right? She gets back your Double X. She gets back your Gundam X. Those both have suppression on them. She's a Vulture pilot. She's good. I like her. I don't know how many I'm going to run on my deck, but just being able to basically draw like one of your dudes back from your hand is really good. So I like her. I like her a lot. So all around, great card. So yeah, I'm definitely running at least a couple copies in my Gundam X deck, in my Vulture deck. Next up we have Luna Maria Hawk, level 3, 1 cost, 1/1. Zaft Minerva Squad Coordinator, also cute. It's relevant. When linked, choose one of your Minerva Squad units. During this turn, battle damage it receives is dealt to this unit instead. So it's another one of those like damage direction kind of effects. I think that's fine. I like that it's like you can choose any Minerva Squad unit. It doesn't have to be paired or linked or anything. And she basically like takes the damage for you. I don't know. I don't know if I have room for this in my Zaf deck, like I said. Maybe? I don't know. I kind of want to play around with this effect. Basically, like, putting this on, like, something, disposable to protect something bigger. I don't know. I would rather be more proactive, though, with my Zaf deck. Zaf's pretty aggressive. We'll see. Probably not, but we'll see. Next, we have Enil L. Level 4, 1 cost, 1/2. Another Vulture pilot. This one bursts out of hand. During link, when this unit deals damage to an enemy unit that's 5 or lower, destroy the enemy unit. This is actually sweet. It has to be a link, but we're going to have a bunch of like generic Vulture links, and this basically gives death touch to the thing. I think it's pretty good. This is one I'm going to be playing around with a bunch. There's a lot of good pilots now for Vulture, in my opinion, so we're going to have to see which ones we want to play with, but maybe having a couple copies of this just to give your like generic Vulture links, or maybe a specific one, but I think probably your generic Vulture links, like this death touch effect. That's pretty good. Makes me want to at least try it out. Next up we have Lauren. This is the linker for the Turn A Gundam. Level 4, 1 cost. Militia Moonrace 2/1, burst add to hand. And then when linked, you choose an enemy unit with 3 or less HP and return to the owner's hand. Sure, this is like a bounce effect. I think this is okay. Good tempo. Helps you like live against all the aggressive decks. I think this is fine. If you're playing Turn A, put 4 of this in your deck because you're gonna want them for the pilot. Next up we have Rita. This is the new version of Rita. For this, the white version. Level 4, 1 cost, 1/2. Burst add a hand. He's an Earth Federation and new type, much to his chagrin. We have during link, when this unit. Also, this is like confirmation that he's a new type. I remember there's some discussion whether or not he actually was or whatever. It's I don't. Anyway, lore stuff aside. Maybe it was confirmed. I don't remember the stuff, but I do remember people like, I don't know if he's a new type. Anyway, when this unit receives effect damage from an enemy, reduce it by 2. I think it's actually like a pretty solid effect. It just protects whatever thing he's linked up with. And he's Earth-fed and new type. And there's a lot of Earth-fed like links. And it just reduces effect damage by 2. So it just makes it so like, doesn't take any damage from like close combat. All the 3 things are going to do 1. I don't know. I think it's actually like pretty solid. I will probably consider running this version of Rita in my blue-white unicorn deck. Next up, we have Alias Sanchez, level 4, 1 cost, 2/1 pilot. So that makes that 3/1 that you get the free pair, makes it into a 5/2, which is pretty good. During link on attack, you can choose one enemy pilot and return it to his owner's hand. That's okay. That's an okay effect. Generally, you don't want to do that because a lot of pilots have like on enter effects, like when they're linked up or whatever effects. But it could be useful here or there. You literally just play this in your CB, not CB, your superpower block UN deck. Yeah. Next up we have Sochi Haim. This is a level 3 1 cost 0/2. She's a militia, burst add to hand. Once per turn, when you pay 1 or more cost for one of your unit's effects, you can increase this unit's AP during this turn by the amount equal to the cost paid. So yeah, this is kind of another little synergy with the, you know, paying the cost type thing. At the best, it makes it into like maybe a 2/2 if you're paying 2 for the cost. Probably mostly 1, so this makes it like a 1/2, which is not that exciting actually. So I don't know about this one. You have to kind of like think about it, like what's the best case scenario on this, and kind of go from there. So I'm not sure about this one. Next up we have we're to our commands now. I think there's some really cool commands now. So we have Kind-Hearted. It's a blue command, level 3 1 cost. Burst, you activate this card's main effect, and then main action. During this turn, friendly units can't be destroyed by enemy effects, then draw 1. That's pretty good, actually. Having this as an action effect is really good, so you can do this on your opponent's turn, and it makes, like, protecting your dude from, like, enemy effects, like, from being destroyed by enemy effects is really good, and you also get a draw card. And it's just, like, a pretty low-cost, like, card to do that. I think this card's actually really good. If there's a lot of, like, you know, destroy effects going around, I think it's good. I think it's actually really good. So, I like this quite a bit. Next up, we have Moment of Rest. I think this was pretty good, too. This is a level 4 1 cost. Has all the kids from the original Gundam show. First, draw card. I'm a big fan of that. And then on main, you choose a rested enemy unit that's level 5 or lower. It won't be set as active at the start phase of your opponent's next turn. So you basically lock down any one of their 5 or lower things, which is actually like not a bad effect, right? Clogs their board, and then, you know, makes it kind of useless for a turn. And on burst, you get a draw. So I think this is pretty good. I do like this one as well. Next up, we have Spiritual Support. This is a level 4 1 cost. Main, choose one of your units. It gains Repair 2 during this turn. That's all it does. I don't really like this card very much. Maybe you do something with like the and some repair synergy, but probably not. But yeah, that's where I'm with that. Probably not. Next up, we have Shrike Team's Bulwark. Once again, I've not seen Victory Gundam, but hello, ladies. This is a level 3 1 cost. Command, main action, and choose 1 to 2 enemy units that are level 2 or lower and rest them. Actually, that's really good. Or you play as Junko, +1/+1 League Militaire Shrike Team. I think you slam dunk this thing into your League Militaire deck. Like your Victory Gundam League Militaire deck. Not only is like you get like the League Militaire link, but I think this effect is really good, right? 1 to 2 enemy units at level 2 or lower. If you are getting aggroed out by a bunch of grunts, this can like rest 2 of them. If they have 3, they attack with 1 of them, and you rest the other 2. That's so good, dude. And you can also do this during main, right? So if they just played some guys and you want to attack into them, boom, you play this, you rest their dudes, attack into them. I think this card's really good. So I like this one. Next up, we have Encounter. Actually, like a really important pivotal moment of this one says it's from G-Quax, but is also from the original Gundam. Level 5 1 cost. You look at the top 5 cards of your deck, and you can reveal a pilot from among them, put it in your hand, return the remaining cards randomly to the bottom of your deck. Okay, so I see what they're doing with this card. This card is like the late game find your pilot for whatever link that you have in your hand effect. I think most people would like this to be like level 1 or 2, where it's like find your early game link and then just crush your opponent because you got your Amuro Ray and your RX-782 Gundam. I think they were very tempered with the design of this card, making it level 5. For me, what this card says is like, hey, this is your mid-range late game card to help get your get your links and stuff. And for that, I think it's okay. You don't put this in any other deck. You're not putting this in an aggro deck, right? So that's where this is. Put this in your control deck or your mid-range deck where you really want to get your pilot. And then no other deck. I think it's cool, though. I want to see more stuff like that. Here we have Indiscriminate Violence, or Noria Do Knock, She Angry. Level 5 1 cost. This is one of the Academy Donafold commands, right? Because this counts as Academy Donafold and it's also a command. So it says main, Choose a friendly Academy unit. During this turn, it may choose an active enemy unit 5 or less AP as the attack target. If you use an EX resource to play this card, you choose 1 to 2 friendly Academy units instead. Pretty good. And then she's also the 2-2-0 pilot, which is actually like not bad at all. So if you're playing this green Academy deck that cares about all these EX resources and Academy and Dawn of Fold, you're probably going to play some copies of this. I think she's pretty good. And she just synergizes so well with those Lifriths, right? Like the Lifrith and the other Lifrith. Next up, we have Destined Battle. Absolute, once again, classic. This is Amuro and Char. Level 2, 1-cost command burst. Add this to your hand. Great. That's fantastic. Action. Choose one of your rested units. During this turn, all enemy units must choose that enemy unit as their attack target when attacking. Also great. It gives one of your things like Mega Blocker, right? Super Blocker. All your opponent's stuff have to attack it. Cool. I like the effect. I like that they're doing kind of stuff like this. So yeah, cool. Put this in a deck where it makes sense, right? Put this in a deck where you really want to have all your opponents attack one of your things. Probably in like a mid-range control deck. Now we have Witches from Earth instead of, Witch from Mercury. So this is a level 4, 1-cost, 1/1 Sophie Poulon. She's just a huge fan of Soletta, at least initially. So she's a main action. Choose one friendly Academy unit. During this turn, reduce the damage it receives by 2. If you use an EX resource to play this card, reduce by 4. Whew, that reduce by 4 is like really good. And she's, once again, is another one of the Academy, Dawn of Fold, Command, Pilot hybrids. You're playing this in that deck, like either way. It's just how many copies of this you want to put in that deck, I think. You can play this one and the other one. And I think they're pretty good. They synergize really well with whatever thing you're doing. And then you get those... you get kind of like some of those effects by some of the cards that let you like immediately pair it up if you paid it with the EX resource, and then you get the other effects as well, the other EX resource effects. So I think that the deck might be pretty good, but I really need to play it and see, firsthand. Next up, we have Overwhelming Pressure. I really like this card. It's an expendy card, but it's cool. It's a level 5, 3-cost card. Main action. Choose an enemy unit that's level 6 or lower and deal 4 damage to it. This kills a lot of stuff, but it is a level 5 card. But I do really like it. I can see myself running this card in a few of my decks, but only as like a 2-of, right? It's a level 5, so it doesn't really help you against aggro, but it does help you against other mid-range decks and like control decks. So this doesn't help you beat aggro, obviously. But hopefully your other burn helps you with aggro, like with close combat and that kind of stuff. So I do like this card. I do like it. No burst is kind of rough, but it's an interesting one. And I'm gonna be playing around with it for sure. It might just be too slow, but I definitely want to try it out. Next up, we have Financier. This is level 6, 3-cost. This is a weird card. Main action, get an EX base. You just deploy an EX base. That's all it does. Weird card. It's also red. Weird that it's red too. I don't know. I don't think this is good, but I think it's kind of funny that it deploys the EX base on action. Like it's not just main, it's on action too. So if your opponent's attacking you with like a 1/1, during your window, you can be like, play this, you get an EX base, and then it just bounces. The 1/1 bounces off of it. Well, it'll take a damage, obviously, but it won't destroy it. I think it's okay. I think it's weird. Probably not good, but I don't know. Play around with it if you think it could be good. I think it's probably jank, but I don't know. I like cool weird effects like this. I want to see more effects like weird cool stuff. Next up, we have Trinity, and this is the final Trinity member with Johan Trinity. This is a level 4, 1-cost. The pilot side is a 1/1 CB Trinity, and then the main action. Choose 1 to 3 of our CB units. So they all gain +2 AP during the turn. So this is just a way to pump up CB stuff, right? If you're playing with the CB, like red CB deck, yeah, sure. Jam it in, dude. Maybe like a 2-of, I don't know. If you're playing full Trinity, maybe you run more. I don't know. I do like the combat tricks, like the pumpers, right? I do think they're actually pretty good in Gundam. Next up, we have Inspector, level 4, 1-cost command, but also Gates Kappa, who is a Earth-fed Cyber new type, 1/1. On main, deal 1 damage to all units that are level 1 or lower. I think this card's actually quite good. I think it's actually really good. The link effect, or the pilot side is relevant, cyber new type, and this side's relevant too. If you have multiple copies, like you can go like one cost, deal 1 damage to all your opponents, or 1 damage twice to all your opponents' small stuff. I think this pilot's like not bad. Specifically, I have to caveat this, obviously, but specifically in a meta that has a lot of level 2s or lowers. So once again, if you're running against a lot of aggro decks, against a lot of grunts, they're making stuff to counter that, right? But against mid-range decks and control, this is not going to be great. You probably want to play this specifically in a deck that cares about cyber new types, so at least you can get some cyber new type, you know, link effects and stuff. Next up, we have damage control. Level 3, 1 cost burst. Choose an enemy unit. It gets -2 AP during the turn. I actually like that as a burst. I think it's pretty good. Or action, choose one of your units during this battle. Reduce battle damage it receives by 3. There's a lot of damage reduction in this set. I think this is fine. I think this effect is fine. It's definitely like another one of those combat tricks, right? It's almost like giving something -3 AP, right? It's similar to that, but a little different. I like this card. You might want to try it out a little bit. It does have a good burst effect. It's only level 3. Yeah, it's action. Next up, we have Reformationist. Level 2, 1 cost. Burst. Choose a unit card with Trans Am in your trash, and you add it to your hand. Cool. Very cool. And then main action. Choose one of your units and an enemy unit, and you'll deal 1 damage to each of them. So, interesting effect. It's funny that it kind of really wants... It kind of like works in like a Tekkadan deck, but also in the CB deck that cares about Trans Am stuff. I think this is a pretty good effect, actually. Especially if you're doing like Trans Am stuff, that's pretty good. It's only a level 2 card. It's not bad, but I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. I'm interested to see where it has a home. If you can think of like an immediate home where I think it would be really good with both of these effects, let me know. Because there's already just like low costed 1 damage pings that just hit your opponent's stuff that are like not played. Usually ping effects are good when they're stapled on to like a pilot or a unit, and if you're dedicating a whole card to it, you usually want like a 2, 3, or even now 4 damage card. So you kind of want to have full use of this to be good, and you kind of want to have the hitting your unit to be relevant as well. So I don't know. Next up, we have Backup. Level 3, 1 cost. This is a burst. Choose an enemy unit and deal 1 damage to it. Cool. I dig it. Main, choose one of your units. When it deals battle damage to an enemy unit that's level 5 or lower during this turn, destroy the enemy unit. So it gives one of your things like Death Touch, right? Sure. Okay. If you want this Death Touch kind of effect, I think that's pretty good. Especially if you have like First Strikers. Yeah. I don't know. I like the pilot that just gives all your stuff Death Touch. Gives whatever she's on Death Touch anyway. But I don't know. I like having more types of effects and more versatile ways to actually remove our opponent's stuff. So I do dig this card. Next up, we have Reliable Big Brother, or Heine Westenflus, level 4, 1 cost, 0/2 on the pilot side. And they are a Zaft Minerva Squad coordinator. And then the main effect is, for the command side, you place the top 2 cards of your deck in your trash. If you do, you choose an enemy unit that's level 4 or less AP, or an enemy unit with 4 or less AP, deal an amount of damage equal to the number of Minerva Squad cards placed with the effect to that unit. So you can basically deal 2 damage if you mill 2 Minerva Squad cards. And presumably, your whole deck is like Minerva Squad other than maybe a couple commands or something. So, well, that's only if you're going heavy Minerva Squad. If you're not doing what I'm doing and doing like Rao Minerva, then you're probably not running this. So I'm probably not running this card in my version. But if you're going like big purple Minerva Squad, then yeah, I can see you running this. Maybe. Next up, we have Graceful Demeanor. I think this card's also very good. So it's a level 4, 2 cost, command, burst. You activate this card's action, which is good. Action, choose 1 to 2 enemy units that are level 3 or lower, and you return them to their owner's hands. So the fact that you can get a double bounce off of this is really good value. You can get double bounces on any of like the annoying level 3 or lower blockers, or any of the level 3 or lower aggressive cards, like the Barbatos, or any of like the grunts or whatever. And the fact that you get this off a burst is also very good. So I like this card quite a bit. I think it's really good. I think if you're running white, you're probably going to consider running a couple copies of this in your deck. As long as like aggro is relevant, I think it's good. And even then, if aggro isn't, the fact that it hits level 3s is still really good. There's a lot of great level 3s. So anyway, this is a great card. You're probably going to want a few copies of this. Next up, we have World Distortion, or also Alejandro Corner. Level 3, 1 cost. On the Alejandro side, it's a 1/0 UN pilot. On the command side, it is a main action. If 2 or more friendly UN units are in play, choose an enemy with 5 or less HP and return it to its owner's hand. I think this is fine for your UN superpower block deck. If it's not that, you're probably not playing this card. Next up, we have Fighting Alone. This is Gale Chan. The Gale Chan side is a 1/1 civilian pilot. And then the command side is main action. Choose a friendly unit paired with a new type pilot. It can't receive effect damage from enemy units during this turn. Very specific. Only affects a new type and only prevents effect damage from units, not from all their cards. So effect damage from their commands, effect damage from their bases, they're still going to get hit with those. I don't think you play with this card. Next up, we have Machine Doll Squad. Oh, this is the Uncanny Valley face. Level 2, 1 cost, 1/0. Level 2 pilots are interesting. Militia side, or militia for the pilot side. Action main, choose a friendly militia Diana counter unit. It gets AP +2 during the turn. Actually, not that bad. Like, it's just a +2 level 2, combat trick for like the militia deck. So if you're playing militia and you want combat trick that's also like a pilot, actually maybe not that bad. This actually could be good for that deck. All right, now we have the bases. Now we have Renaforce Jr. Level 3, 1 cost, 0/5 League Militaire Warship. Burst deploy shield to hand. Then during your turn, if a friendly League Military unit is played, deploy a 1/1 unit, a 1/1 token. Yeah, I mean, like, if you're playing the League Militaire deck and you need your League Militaire tokens, yeah, you're probably running this. If you're playing any other deck, you're never running this in any other deck. So put this in your League Militaire decks that specifically wants those tokens, which I think is probably the deck. It probably wants them. Ooh, Jaburo. Absolute, like, iconic location in Gundam. This is kind of like one of the main locations for the Earth Federation. Level 4, 1 cost, 0/5. Burst deploy shield to hand, and then you can activate main once per turn. You rest one of your Earth Federation units. Choose an enemy unit that's level 3 or lower, and you rest it. This is actually like a solid card, and it could make it into my H Federation deck, right? Yeah, I can put this. It just says Earth Fed, doesn't mean blue. I can use my green Earth Federation stuff as well. So yeah, I think this card's good. I think it's pretty good. Next up, we have Aboaku. This is a very iconic Zeon location. This is a level 5, 1 cost base. Burst. Deploy shield to hand. And then while you have a rested Zeon unit in play, this base can't receive battle damage from enemy units at level 4 or lower. This card's sweet, actually. This is like sweet anti-aggro tech. And I just very much like it. You need a rested Zeon unit, and it can't receive battle damage from I don't know, it's just really good. And the funny thing is like a lot of the Zeon token producers make rested units, right? They make like the rested Sharizaku 2 or whatever. So I don't know, man. I think this might make it into my Zeon decks. I think it's pretty strong, and it might make it like pretty good against like the aggro decks, like a lot of the low level aggro decks. Like it's 4 or lower too, so it also prevents the damage from like the RX-78-2 Gundam and the Tekiden, the Barbatos, and it's level 5, but like you're still alive by 5 for the most part if you're actually interacting with your opponent and not just like sitting there taking a beating. So I don't know, I like this card. I like this card quite a bit. Next up, we have 9th Tactical Testing Sector, level 3, 1 cost, 0/5 Academy Stronghold. Burst deploy shield to hand. When you place an EX resource, choose a friendly Academy unit and it gets +2 AP during the turn. Yes, I think this is pretty sweet for this Academy deck, and it's not once per turn. So if you're able to actually get like multiple EX resources, you can do this multiple times in a turn. So, and it's only a level 3 base. Put this in your Academy deck that gets a lot of EX resources. Slam dunk. Next up, we have the Trinity Warship. Level 4, 1 cost 0/5. Burst deploy, deploy shield to hand, and then you can activate main once per turn, pay 1, rest a friendly CB unit, choose an enemy that's level 5 or lower, and you deal 1 damage to it. I actually like this effect quite a bit. Obviously, you only put this in a CB deck, right? But if you're doing red CB, maybe you run this in your deck. Just starts pinging stuff. I don't know, it's pretty good. It's just an enemy unit 5 or lower. So you can like just kill tokens and stuff. I think this card's sweet. Next we have the Azuma Colony. Level 1 base. Level 1, 1 cost 0/4 clan stronghold. Burst deploy, deploy shield to hand. When this base receives battle damage from an enemy unit with 3 or less AP, deal 1 damage to that unit. Everyone, I've seen a lot of people are like, they need to put 1 power, 1 AP on bases or 2 AP on bases so it kills like grunts. This kind of does. And it's a level 1. This is pretty solid. It doesn't deal 2 damage, which would be kind of insane in my opinion. But it deals 1 damage and it makes like your ping stuff even better. I think this card's pretty good. I think any red deck might consider running this. I think especially in like an aggro heavy meta, I think it's pretty good. Like, don't sleep on the Azuma Colony. Next up, we have the Frieden 2, Return of the Frieden. Level 4, 1 cost 0/5. Burst deploy, deploy shield to hand. Then, if there are 7 or more Vulture cards in your trash, choose an enemy unit with 2 or less AP and destroy it. Great. This is Vulture synergy, and you're just gonna blow up one of your opponent's things. You need a lot of stuff in your trash. You need the 7 Vulture things in your trash, but still, you might run a couple copies of this. I probably still want the mill one. I probably still want the ones that help put stuff in my trash, but this one I might consider as like a 1 or 2 of kind of deal. Next up we have Armory 1. Level 4, 1 cost, 0/6 Zaft Stronghold. So once again, I mentioned this, but we have more 6 health bases. So deploy or burst deploy, deploy shield to hand, and then when it's destroyed, all players draw a card, which is interesting. It's really interesting. I don't know if I like giving my opponent the card draw in a 1v1, but maybe. In multiplayer, this card is amazing. This card rules in multiplayer. In a 1v1, I don't know. Not really sure. I'll have to play around with it. This could be a good one for Zaft. Or just, I mean, for anything, but I'm specifically thinking about this for Zaft because Rallo Crusade actually lets you get bases back, and I'm like, do I want to multiple play my Armory 1s? I don't know, maybe. Probably not, maybe. Next up, we have the Wilgem, or the Wilgem. Level 3, 1 costs 0/7, but kind of. So this is a burst deploy, deploy shield to hand, then deal 3 damage to the base. So it's actually like a 0/4. However, once per turn, during your turn, you can pay 1, or when you pay 1 or more for a unit effect, this base recovers 2. So you just need to do that twice to heal it up. The fact that this thing just keeps healing, it is only once per turn, but man, your opponent needs to deal with this. Like, oh, they can't just like slowly chip into it, right? So the idea is that you deploy this and then you immediately need to heal it. So it'll heal up to 6. And then your opponent has to just kill it. Because if you're able to do more dudes your next turn, or to do more effects your next turn and keep healing this up, this can be really annoying. I think this base is probably really good. Yeah. I think it's just going to make this turn A deck a pain in the butt to deal with. So yeah, I mean, it just encourages your opponent to play big stuff and to kill this in one swing, rather than like chip away at it. Next up we have the Industrial 7. This is a level 4 1 cost, burst deploy, deploy shield to hand, activate main once per turn, exile a command card from your trash, choose an enemy unit, it gets -1 AP during this turn. Sure, yeah, I mean, like it's an okay effect. You need to do it multiple times, like it was once per turn, but you know, you can do it turn after turn. It's a 0/5. This is fine. I think this is an okay base. If you're running a lot of command cards, that is. All right, now we have the token. So here's the parts tokens. We mentioned a whole bunch. They're just legs. Well, there's the other parts too, but these are just legs. This is just a 1/1 League Militaire that can't attack a player. Then we also have the wire guided arm. This is the Zeon token, the arm tokens. You need 2 of these for the Zeon, so you get 2 of these. And then there's the head. There's the Zeon head. This is a 3-1 Zeon head. So yeah, just make sure you get your tokens when you're playing this archetype. And then we have the Alvaron, which looks awesome. This is the one that the 4/4 makes, right? The UN superpower block card poops out this 4/4. I mean, poops out this 4/1. It's a 4/4. Poops out the 4/1. I think this token looks awesome. It looks so cool. And then we also have our resources. So we have the Penelope, which looks pretty cool. We have the Victory Gundam. We have the Zeon. We have the Ferric. God, the Ferric looks so cool. The Xi Gundam. I like its like chipmunk face on the Xi Gundam. Kyrios. Virtue. Chubby face Virtue. The Destiny Gundam, which looks cool. Victory Gundam. Mustache. Yo. The person rocking up with the full foil set of Mustache Gundams, they are flexing, man. They are flexing. Then we have the Banshee Norn. Very cool. And that's that. So, whew, that's almost 2 hours. Oh my god. If you are still here, well, thank you. But let me go back to the me screen. Yo, we're back. Thank you to anyone who stuck around this long. That was kind of a long set review, but man, I think this set's really cool. I'm really excited to build a lot of purple stuff, actually. Vulture and my Minerva Squad Zeon stuff. Ooh, I'm really excited for that. There's a bunch of other stuff too. I do want to build that League Militaire deck and kind of have fun with like the tokens. I want to build the blue-white unicorn stuff, and then there's the red-green CB stuff as well that I think could be really cool. So I'm extremely excited for this set. I think it looks really cool. I like there's a lot of stuff for brand new archetypes or supporting like less supported archetypes rather than supporting stuff that already exists. Except for we do get some Zeon support and some other stuff as well. But yeah, I like seeing some support for all these other stuff. So I'm really looking forward to this set. I can't wait to open it up and see what I get. Stay tuned for our alt art review once all of the alternate arts are spoiled. I'm going to go ahead and do like we always do for every set. We're going to review all of the alternate arts just on their aesthetics alone, personal opinions and all that kind of stuff, and have fun talking about Gundam. But if you've been here this long, you are a real one. I want to say make you say something in the comment section down below. I don't know what to say. Rosamy, say Rosamy, say type that in the comment section down below. For the one person still here, go ahead and type that out. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're still here. Presumably if you're still here, you'll like the content. Either way, thank you. And stay tuned for a lot more Gundam card game content. See you next time.